Tonight, we explore quiet journeys of players overlooked on draft night who became legends. These are stories of patience, belief, and transformation. Let these gentle tales of basketball history guide you into peaceful rest. Close your eyes and drift along. June evening in 1999. The NBA draft unfolds in Washington. 28 teams make their selections. Stars are chosen early. Potential is celebrated. But deep into the second round, with the 57th overall pick, the San Antonio Spurs select a young guard from Argentina. His name is Manu Ginóbili. Most fans have never heard of him. Scouts wonder if he will ever play in the league. He remains overseas, continuing his career in Argentina and Italy. Years pass quietly. Manu grows up in Bahia Blanca, a coastal city in Argentina. Basketball runs through his family. His brothers play. His father coaches. The game becomes his language. As a teenager, he joins local clubs. His style is unconventional. He plays with creativity and flair. European scouts notice. At 18, he moves to Italy to play professionally. The adjustment is challenging. New country, new culture, different style of basketball. He adapts slowly, learning patience. In Italy, Manu plays for smaller clubs at first. His game develops in quiet gymnasiums. He learns to read defenses differently. European basketball teaches him structure and discipline. His passing improves. His understanding deepens. By his early 20s, he moves to larger clubs. He wins the Italian League championship in 2001. Scouts from the NBA watch more closely now, but he remains patient, continuing to develop overseas. The Spurs draft him, but allow him to stay in Europe. This is unusual. Most second-round picks fight for immediate roster spots. But San Antonio's front office, led by R.C. Buford and Greg Popovich, sees something special. They watch tape from Italy. They study his decision-making. They notice how he makes teammates better. They decide to wait. Patience becomes strategy. In 2002, Manu finally arrives in San Antonio. He is 25 years old. Most rookies are 21 or 22. He has years of professional experience already. The adjustment to the NBA is still difficult. The game is faster. The athletes are more explosive. The schedule is grueling. He comes off the bench behind established guards. Minutes are limited at first. He wonders if he made the right choice leaving Europe. Greg Popovich sees Manu's potential immediately, but he also sees a player who needs time to adjust. Popovich is patient. He gives Manu freedom to create. He encourages his unconventional style. Other coaches might have tried to change him. Popovich embraces what makes him different. The left-handed drives, the unpredictable passes, the fearless attacks, all of it becomes part of San Antonio's identity. During his first season, Manu plays behind Tony Parker and Steven Jackson. He averages 7 points per game, nothing spectacular. But in practices, teammates notice something. He competes with intensity. He makes difficult passes. He defends with passion. Popovich increases his minutes gradually. By mid-season, Manu becomes a key rotation player.
His confidence grows with each game. The 2003 season brings growth. Manu's role expands. He starts some games. He finishes others. His scoring average climbs to 9 points per game. More importantly, the Spurs win 57 games. They advance deep into the playoffs. Manu's experience in high-pressure European games translates. He remains calm in crucial moments. The team reaches the Western Conference Finals. They fall short, but the foundation is set. Everything changes in 2004. This becomes Manu's breakthrough season. Popovich officially names him the sixth man. This role fits perfectly. He leads the second unit. He brings energy when starters rest. His scoring jumps to 12 points per game. But numbers do not tell the full story. He changes games with his presence. Defensive schemes adjust when he enters. Opponents cannot prepare for his creativity. The 2004 playoffs showcase Manu's value. Against the Lakers in the second round, he delivers crucial performances. In Game 5, with the series tied, he scores 20 points. His drives to the basket create chaos. His passing finds open teammates. San Antonio wins the series. They advance to face Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals. Again, Manu delivers. His fearless play inspires his teammates. The finals arrive. San Antonio faces Detroit. The Pistons are disciplined, defensive, structured. They are the opposite of flashy. But so are the Spurs. It is a series of chess matches. Low-scoring games, defensive battles. Manu thrives in this environment. In Game 3, he scores 15 points off the bench. In Game 5, a crucial victory, he contributes 13 points and key assists. His ability to create offense when the game slows becomes invaluable. San Antonio wins the championship in 5 games. Manu receives his first ring. For a 57th pick who played years in Europe, this moment carries special weight. He proves that draft position does not determine destiny. Work determines destiny. Patience determines destiny. Belief determines destiny. His family watches from Argentina, proud of the journey.
The championship validates Popovich's faith. It validates the front office's patience. It validates Manu's decision to keep developing overseas before joining the NBA. The path was unconventional, but it was perfect for him. Not every player needs to rush to the league at 19. Some need time to grow. Some need different experiences. Manu's story shows there are many roads to success. Over the following years, Manu becomes a cornerstone of the Spurs dynasty. He wins championships in 2005 and 2007. Each title adds to his legacy. He makes 2 All-Star teams. He wins the 6th Man of the Year award. But more than individual honors, he helps create a culture. The Spurs become known for unselfish play, for international scouting, for finding hidden gems. Manu embodies all of this. His style influences a generation of players. The step-back move he perfects becomes copied throughout the league. His willingness to sacrifice individual statistics for team success sets an example. Younger players watch how he accepts the 6th man role without ego, how he celebrates teammates' success, how he competes every possession. These lessons spread quietly through the league. In 2014, Manu and the Spurs win their 4th championship together. He is 36 years old now. His hair is graying, his minutes are reduced, but in the finals against Miami, he delivers crucial performances. In Game 5, the championship-clinching game, he scores 17 points. His experience guides younger teammates. His competitive fire still burns bright. That championship holds special meaning. The Spurs had lost to Miami the previous year in heartbreaking fashion. They could have fractured. Instead, they returned stronger. Manu's leadership helps carry them through. At 36, playing fewer minutes, he remains essential. This is the mark of greatness. Impact beyond statistics. Value beyond box scores. Manu plays until 2018. His final season is quiet but dignified. He averages under 10 points per game. His body shows years of wear, but he never complains. He mentors young players. He accepts his reduced role. He prepares the franchise for life after his retirement. When he finally announces his decision to step away, the basketball world celebrates his career. The Hall of Fame induction comes in 2022. Manu stands at the podium in Springfield, Massachusetts. He reflects on the journey from Bahia Blanca to Italy to San Antonio, from the 57th pick to Hall of Famer. He thanks his coaches, teammates, and family. He speaks about believing in yourself even when others doubt. His speech is humble and heartfelt.
4 championships, 2 All-Star selections, 6th Man of the Year, Olympic gold medal with Argentina in 2004. These accomplishments stack up against any career. But Manu's legacy extends beyond trophies. He opens doors for international players. He shows that creativity and structure can coexist. He proves that unconventional paths lead to extraordinary destinations. Young guards from Argentina now dream differently because of Manu. They see possibility where before there was only doubt. Teams scout South America more seriously. The pipeline strengthens. Campazzo, Bomaro, and others follow. They walk a path Manu cleared. This ripple effect measures true impact. The 57th pick, a player who stayed overseas for years, who came to the NBA at 25, who accepted a bench role, who sacrificed statistics for championships, who played with joy and creativity, who became a Hall of Famer. Manu Ginóbili's story reminds us that timing is personal, that development is not linear, that patience and belief create their own magic. Let this story settle into your thoughts as you drift toward sleep. June 28, 2012. The NBA draft takes place in Newark, New Jersey. Anthony Davis goes first overall. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist goes second. Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Harrison Barnes. The lottery picks generate excitement. Television cameras capture their moments. Families celebrate. The first round continues. The second round begins. With the 35th overall pick, the Golden State Warriors select Draymond Green from Michigan State. Few people react. Analysts barely mention his name. He is listed as a power forward, but seems too small. He is labeled a tweener. Questions surround his position.
Draymond grows up in Saginaw, Michigan. Basketball is his refuge and his passion. His mother, Mary Babers, raises him with strength and discipline. She works multiple jobs. She emphasizes education alongside athletics. Draymond learns toughness early. He plays with edge and emotion. Local coaches notice his competitive fire.
By high school, he becomes one of the state's top players. Michigan State recruits him heavily. Coach Tom Izzo sees a winner. Draymond commits and arrives in East Lansing in 2008. His freshman year is quiet. He plays limited minutes behind veterans. He learns Izzo's defensive principles. He absorbs the program's culture of toughness. Patience becomes his first lesson at the college level. Sophomore year brings more playing time. Draymond starts 27 games. He averages 9 points and 8 rebounds. His versatility shows. He guards multiple positions. He facilitates offense from the forward spot. Michigan State reaches the Final Four. Draymond contributes in various ways. He sets screens. He dives for loose balls. He talks constantly on defense. Izzo trusts him in crucial moments. Junior year, Draymond becomes a leader. He starts every game. His scoring climbs to 12 points per game. His rebounding reaches 9 per game. More importantly, Michigan State wins the Big Ten championship. Draymond is named to the All-Big Ten team. NBA scouts attend games, but questions arise. Is he tall enough for power forward? Is he quick enough for small forward? The tweener label sticks.
Senior year defines his college career. Draymond averages 16 points and 10 rebounds. He shoots 39% from three-point range. He becomes Big Ten Player of the Year. He leads Michigan State to another Big Ten title. In his final home game, he scores 20 points and grabs 12 rebounds. The crowd at the Breslin Center celebrates his legacy. He leaves as one of the program's all-time greats. Despite college success, NBA teams remain skeptical. Pre-draft workouts reveal concerns. His athletic testing is average. His position is unclear. Teams worry about his size. The draft arrives. Draymond watches as 34 players are selected before him. Each passing pick stings. Finally, Golden State calls his name with the 35th selection. Relief mixes with determination. He vows to prove every team wrong. Golden State in 2012 is young and hopeful. Stephen Curry is emerging as a star. Klay Thompson is the 11th pick in the same draft. David Lee mans the power forward position. Coach Marc Jackson leads the team. Draymond arrives as a second-round rookie with no guaranteed role. He must earn everything.
His first season is quiet. He plays 13 minutes per game. He averages 3 points and 3 rebounds. Behind the scenes, he works relentlessly. He studies film constantly. He learns the Warriors' system. He builds relationships with teammates. Curry and Thompson welcome him. Veterans like Jarrett Jack mentor him. The organization appreciates his attitude. The 2013-14 season brings change. Steve Kerr replaces Marc Jackson as head coach. Kerr brings a new system. Pace increases, ball movement becomes central, versatility is valued. Draymond's skill set fits perfectly. Kerr sees him as a connector, someone who can defend, pass, and make quick decisions. Minutes increase to 21 per game. Draymond starts 33 games that season. His scoring jumps to 6 points per game, but his defensive impact grows significantly. He guards power forwards despite his height. He switches onto guards smoothly. His basketball IQ compensates for physical limitations. Teammates trust him in rotations. Opponents struggle with his unpredictability. The playoffs arrive. Golden State faces the Clippers in the first round. Draymond plays crucial minutes. In Game 3,
he grabs 14 rebounds. In Game 7, he contributes on both ends. His energy lifts the team. They win the series. Though they eventually lose to the Spurs in the second round, Draymond proves himself in playoff basketball. Everything accelerates in 2014-15. David Lee suffers an injury early in the season. Kerr moves Draymond into the starting lineup. The decision changes franchise history. The death lineup is born. Curry, Thompson, Iguodala, Barnes, and Green. Small, fast, versatile. They destroy traditional lineups. Draymond serves as the center despite being 6'6". He defends post players. He facilitates offense. He sets screens. The Warriors win 67 games.
Draymond's statistics jump to 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. But numbers miss his true impact. He talks constantly on defense. He directs rotations. He calls out plays. He challenges teammates in practices. His emotional intensity drives the team. Some view it as excessive. Others understand it as passion. Kerr manages it carefully. The playoffs showcase Draymond on the biggest stage. Against Memphis in the second round, he guards Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol. Against Houston in the Western Conference Finals, he switches onto James Harden. His versatility becomes overwhelming. Golden State advances to the finals against Cleveland. The finals test Draymond thoroughly. He faces LeBron James in stretches. He battles Tristan Thompson on the boards. In Game 5, with the series tied, he scores 16 points and grabs 11 rebounds. His playmaking creates open shots for Curry and Thompson. Golden State wins. In Game 6, clinching the championship, he contributes 16 more points. The Warriors celebrate their first title in 40 years. Draymond, the 35th pick, holds the championship trophy. The championship validates Golden State's draft scouting. It validates Draymond's belief in himself. It validates the modern NBA's evolution. Size matters less when you have skill, intelligence, and versatility. Draymond embodies this shift. He proves that defensive IQ outweighs physical measurements, that passion properly channeled elevates teams.
The following season brings individual recognition. Draymond finishes second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He makes the All-Star team for the first time. His scoring reaches 14 points per game. His passing climbs to 7 assists. He becomes the Warriors' emotional leader. When Curry goes quiet, Draymond picks up the energy. When the defense falters, he organizes them. Golden State wins 73 games in 2015-16, a record. Draymond plays every game. His durability and consistency anchor the team. In one game against the Magic, he records a triple-double with fewer than 10 points. 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals, 5 blocks. This statistical line captures his unique game, impact beyond scoring. The 2017 championship adds to his legacy. The addition of Kevin Durant creates a super team. Draymond accepts reduced scoring but increased responsibility. He guards the opponent's best player nightly. He facilitates offense for multiple stars. He sets screens. He dives for loose balls. His willingness to sacrifice personal statistics for team success sets the tone. Golden State wins easily.
Draymond earns his second ring. 2018 brings another championship, 3 titles in 4 years. Draymond's role remains constant: defend, pass, lead, compete. He makes his 3rd All-Star team. He finished his 2nd in Defensive Player of the Year voting again. His value is undeniable. General managers around the league recognize him as one of the most impactful players in basketball. The 2019 season ends in finals defeat. Kevin Durant leaves in free agency. The dynasty appears finished, but Draymond remains. 2020 brings challenges. Curry misses most of the season with injury. The Warriors struggle. Draymond's leadership is tested. He mentors young players. He maintains standards. He prepares for the next opportunity. 2022 delivers redemption. Curry returns healthy. The Warriors add young talent. Draymond anchors the defense once again. They win 67 games. In the playoffs, Draymond's defense shines. Against Memphis, he guards Ja Morant. Against Dallas, he contains Luka Doncic. In the finals against Boston, he delivers crucial performances. Golden State wins the championship. Draymond's 4th title. The 35th pick from 2012 now owns 4 rings. His legacy continues to grow. He wins Defensive Player of the Year in 2017. He makes 4 All-Star teams. He earns 7 All-Defensive selections. But beyond awards, he changes how basketball evaluates talent. Teams now seek versatile defenders who can guard multiple positions, players who pass, screen, and communicate. Draymond creates a new archetype. Young players study his game, how he compensates for physical limitations with intelligence, how he impacts winning without dominating the ball, how he leads through intensity and accountability. Coaches show his film to defensive-minded prospects. His influence spreads quietly through the sport.
The 35th pick, a player labeled too small and too slow, who worked relentlessly on his craft, who embraced roles others avoided, who defended the best players in the world, who won 4 championships, who revolutionized defensive versatility. Draymond Green's story teaches that draft position is opinion, performance is fact. Let his journey from overlooked prospect to champion carry you deeper into rest. 2007 NBA Draft. It unfolds in Madison Square Garden in New York City. Greg Oden and Kevin Durant dominate early discussion. The first round proceeds with familiar intensity. The second round begins. With the 48th overall pick, the Los Angeles Lakers select Marc Gasol, a center from Spain. But immediately, a trade is announced. Marc heads to the Memphis Grizzlies. Few fans in attendance react. Cameras do not linger on the moment. Marc is not present in New York. He remains in Spain, continuing his professional career. His NBA journey begins quietly, without fanfare. Marc grows up in Barcelona, Spain. Basketball surrounds him from birth. His older brother, Pau, is 6 years older and already showing enormous talent. Their parents, Agusti and Marisa, support both sons. Marc watches Pau dominate in Europe before moving to the NBA. He admires his brother, but must find his own path. Living in Pau's shadow is inevitable. The comparisons begin early and never truly stop. As a teenager, Marc plays for FC Barcelona's youth system. He is talented but raw. His body is thick and heavy. Scouts question his conditioning. They wonder if he can develop the mobility needed for modern basketball. He works quietly, improving year by year. At 17,
He joins Barcelona's professional team. Minutes are scarce. He learns by watching veterans. Patience becomes his teacher.
By his early 20s, Marc grows frustrated with limited playing time in Barcelona. He needs opportunities to develop. In 2006, he moves to CB Girona, a smaller Spanish club. This proves transformative. At Girona, he plays 30 minutes per game. He scores 14 points per game. He dominates the Spanish second division. His passing ability becomes evident. His defensive instincts sharpen. NBA scouts begin watching seriously. The Lakers draft him in 2007, but trade him immediately to Memphis. The trade is part of a larger deal involving his brother, Pau. When Pau eventually moves from Memphis to Los Angeles in 2008, Marc becomes part of that transaction's history. The pressure intensifies. Memphis fans loved Pau. Now his younger brother arrives. Expectations are complex and sometimes unfair. Marc joins the Grizzlies for the 2008-09 season. He is 23 years old. His body is still thick, but he has lost weight. His conditioning improves. Coach Marc Iavaroni gives him immediate playing time. He averages 12 points and 9 rebounds as a rookie. His passing surprises coaches. Centers who can hit cutters and find shooters are rare. Marc possesses this skill naturally.
The rookie season shows promise, but also challenges. Memphis finishes with 24 wins and 58 losses. The team is young and rebuilding. Marc must learn the NBA game's speed. He fouls too often early. His pick-and-roll defense needs work, but his basketball IQ is apparent. He communicates on defense. He understands spacing on offense. The foundation is strong. Year 2 brings growth. Marc starts all 82 games. His scoring reaches 14 points per game. His rebounding stays near 9 per game. More importantly, Memphis improves to 40 wins. A culture shift begins. Marc becomes central to it. His unselfish play sets a tone. His defensive communication organizes teammates. The Grizzlies start building an identity around toughness and defense. Lionel Hollins takes over as head coach during Marc's second season. Hollins emphasizes defense and physicality. The fit is perfect for Marc. He embraces the defensive challenges. He studies opponents' tendencies. He works on his footwork. He loses more weight, improving his mobility. By his third season, he is one of the league's better defensive centers. The 2010-11 season marks a breakthrough. Memphis makes the playoffs as the 8th seed. They face the top-seeded Spurs in the first round. Nobody gives them a chance. But Marc and the Grizzlies shock the basketball world. They win the series in 6 games. Marc averages 15 points and 11 rebounds in the series. His defense against Tim Duncan is superb. The grit and grind era officially begins. That playoff run establishes Memphis's identity: toughness, defense, unselfishness. Marc embodies all 3. He does not dominate through athleticism. He succeeds through positioning, timing, and intelligence. His passing creates easy baskets. His screens free teammates. His vocal leadership directs the defense. The Grizzlies advance to the second round before losing to Oklahoma City. But respect is earned.
The following years bring consistent success. Memphis makes the playoffs regularly. Marc makes his first All-Star team in 2012. His statistics remain steady. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists per game. But his impact exceeds numbers. Opponents struggle against Memphis's defensive schemes. Marc is the anchor. He protects the rim. He switches onto guards when needed. He communicates constantly. The 2012-13 season delivers individual recognition. Marc wins Defensive Player of the Year, the first Grizzly to win the award. His defensive rating is elite. Opponents shoot poorly at the rim against him. More impressively, he rarely fouls. His discipline and intelligence allow him to defend without reaching or grabbing. The award validates his unique defensive approach. That same season, Memphis wins 56 games. They earned the 5th seed in the playoffs. The Grizzlies battle through tough series against the Clippers and the Thunder. Marc's passing becomes crucial in playoff settings. When defenses collapse on other players, he finds the open man. His hockey assists, the pass before the assist, are legendary. Coaches study his decision-making.
Marc's passing revolutionizes the center position. Traditional centers post up and score. Marc posts up and creates. He averages 4 assists per game from the center spot. This number rivals many point guards. His court vision is exceptional. He throws behind-the-back passes. He hits cutters with perfect timing. He swings the ball to shooters. This playmaking dimension separates him from other defensive centers. The grit and grind era peaks in 2013 and 2014. Memphis battles elite teams closely. They push the Spurs and Thunder to the limit repeatedly. Marc makes 2 more All-Star teams. He is named to all NBA teams. His reputation grows as one of the league's best two-way centers. But a championship remains elusive. Memphis cannot quite reach the finals. In 2019, Memphis trades Marc to Toronto. The Raptors are pursuing a championship. They need veteran leadership and defensive versatility. Marc is 34 years old now. His scoring has declined, but his intelligence and passing remain elite. Toronto acquires him specifically for the playoffs. The playoff run is magical. Toronto battles through Philadelphia in the second round. Marc's defense on Joel Embiid is critical. In Game 7, he hits a crucial three-pointer late in the game. Toronto advances. Against Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals, Marc's defensive adjustments help slow Giannis Antetokounmpo. Toronto wins in 6 games.
The finals against Golden State test everything Marc has learned. He guards multiple positions. He facilitates offense. He provides veteran calm. In Game 4, he scores 17 points, including key baskets late. In Game 6, the championship-clinching game, he contributes 7 points and 6 rebounds. When the final buzzer sounds, Marc collapses in joy. A championship. Finally. The title completes his career arc. From the 48th pick to champion. From Pau's younger brother to his own legend. From Barcelona to Memphis to Toronto. The journey took 12 years. It required patience, adaptation, and belief. Marc never had elite athleticism.
He succeeded through skill, intelligence, and unselfishness. Marc's legacy reshapes the center position. Modern centers are expected to pass, to switch defensively, to shoot three-pointers. Marc pioneers this evolution. He shows that centers can be point guards from the post, that size and skill can coexist, that defense and playmaking create value beyond scoring. 3 All-Star selections, Defensive Player of the Year, 2 All-NBA selections, 1 championship. These accomplishments tell part of the story, but watching Marc play tells more. The subtle screens, the perfect entry passes, the vocal communication, the intelligent positioning. This is how basketball IQ looks in motion.
Young centers study Marc's game now, how he created angles for teammates, how he defended without fouling, how he impacted winning without dominating statistics. Coaches teach his principles. International players from Spain cite him as inspiration. His influence spreads through generations. The 48th pick, a player who lived in his brother's shadow, who developed overseas patiently, who anchored a franchise's culture, who won Defensive Player of the Year, who revolutionized the passing center, who earned a championship ring. Marc Gasol's story reminds us that paths are unique, that comparison with others limits possibility, that patience and intelligence create their own form of greatness. Rest now in these quiet truths. June 17, 1986. The NBA draft occurs in New York City. Brad Darthy goes first overall to Cleveland. Len Bias goes second to Boston. Chris Washburn, Chuck Person. The lottery picks receive attention and excitement. The first round continues through 23 selections. The second round begins. With the 27th overall pick, the Detroit Pistons select Dennis Rodman from Southeastern Oklahoma State University. The announcement is met with silence. Few people know the school. Fewer know the player. He is not present at the draft. His path to this moment has been anything but traditional.
Dennis grows up in Dallas, Texas. His childhood is difficult and unstable. His father leaves when Dennis is young. His mother, Shirley, works long hours to support the family. Dennis struggles to find his place. He is shy and uncertain. Basketball is not part of his early life. He does not play organized basketball in high school. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and works as a janitor after graduation. His future seems limited. Then, something remarkable happens. Dennis grows. Between ages 19 and 20, he grows from 5'11" to 6'7". This late growth spurt changes everything. He begins playing pickup basketball. His athleticism surprises people. He has unusual energy and timing. A friend suggests he try junior college. Dennis enrolls at Cook County College in Gainesville, Texas. He makes the basketball team. This is the beginning. At Cook County, Dennis averages 17 points and 13 rebounds. His rebounding instincts are natural. He seems to know where missed shots will land. College coaches notice. Southeastern Oklahoma State, a small NAIA school, offers him a scholarship. Dennis accepts. He moves to Durand, Oklahoma. The campus is tiny. The program is unknown. But Dennis finds purpose. At Southeastern Oklahoma State, Dennis becomes dominant. He averages 26 points and 16 rebounds per game over 3 seasons. He leads the team to 3 NAIA tournaments. He is named NAIA All-American 3 times. Scouts hear rumors about this rebounding machine at a small school. They travel to Durand to watch. What they see is unusual. Dennis plays with manic energy. He dives for loose balls. He sprints endlessly. His motor never stops.
The Pistons select him in the second round. Detroit is perfect for Dennis. Coach Chuck Daly leads a team built on defense and toughness, the Bad Boy Pistons. Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Bill Laimbeer, Rick Mahorn. They play physical, aggressive basketball. Dennis fits immediately. He embraces the defensive challenges. He accepts a role beyond scoring. He finds identity. His rookie season is quiet, but productive. He plays 15 minutes per game. He averages 4 points and 5 rebounds. But coaches notice his defensive intensity. He guards Larry Bird in practices. He studies film obsessively. He learns positioning and angles. Dumars and Thomas mentor him. They teach him the Pistons' culture. Defense first. Team before individual. Year 2 brings growth. Dennis's minutes increase to 21 per game. His rebounding jumps to 8 per game. More importantly, his defensive reputation grows. He guards the opponent's best forward every night. Larry Bird, Dominique Wilkins, Charles Barkley. His energy overwhelms them. He denies position. He contests shots. He talks constantly. Opponents grow frustrated. The 2008-9 season marks Detroit's peak. The Pistons win 63 games. Dennis starts alongside Laimbeer, Mahorn, Thomas, and Dumars. The Bad Boys reach the finals against the Lakers. Dennis plays crucial minutes. His defense on Magic Johnson and Byron Scott is remarkable. Detroit sweeps the Lakers. Dennis earns his first championship ring. The 27th pick from a small school is now an NBA champion. The championship validates everything. Dennis's unconventional path, his late development, his defensive identity. He proves that basketball offers multiple roads to success. Scoring is not everything. Defense wins championships. Effort matters as much as talent. These lessons resonate throughout the league.
The 2009 season brings a repeat championship. Detroit defeats Portland in the finals. Dennis's role expands. He guards multiple positions. He rebounds at an elite level. His rebounding average climbs to 9 per game. But more impressive is his offensive rebounding. He crashes from the weak side. He times his jumps perfectly. He outworks bigger players. This becomes his signature. When Mahorn leaves Detroit, Dennis's minutes increase further. The 2009-91 season showcases his defensive genius. He finishes second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. His versatility astounds coaches. He guards centers one possession, then guards point guards the next. His lateral quickness and anticipation allow this. Opponents cannot exploit mismatches because Dennis eliminates them. The 2092 season delivers individual glory. Dennis wins his first Defensive Player of the Year award. He leads the league in rebounds with 18 per game. 18 rebounds per game at 6'7". This number seems impossible. Centers 7 feet tall rarely reach 18 rebounds.
Dennis does it through effort and intelligence. He studies shooters' tendencies. He tracks ball rotations. He positions himself perfectly. The following season, 2093, Dennis repeats as Defensive Player of the Year. Back-to-back awards. His rebounding average stays above 18 per game. He also leads the league in offensive rebounds. His pursuit of missed shots is relentless. Teammates joke that he misses shots on purpose to get rebounds. There is some truth to this. His offensive game is limited, but his rebounding is unmatched. Detroit's championship window closes. The team ages. Changes come. Dennis's scoring never develops. He averages around 8 points per game, but rebounds and defense define his value. In 2093, he leaves Detroit and joins San Antonio. The Spurs offer a different environment. Coach Greg Popovich values defense and teamwork. The fit seems perfect. San Antonio brings early success. Dennis continues rebounding at historic levels. 16 rebounds per game in his first season with the Spurs. He makes the All-Star team. He forms a defensive partnership with David Robinson. The Spurs win 62 games, but Dennis's personality creates challenges. His hair colors change. His behavior becomes unpredictable. After 2 seasons, San Antonio trades him to Chicago. Chicago proves transformative. Dennis joins Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. The Bulls are chasing championships. Coach Phil Jackson manages Dennis's eccentricities while utilizing his talents. The fit works brilliantly. Chicago wins 72 games in 2096. A record. Dennis leads the league in rebounding again, 15 rebounds per game. His defense remains elite.
The finals against Seattle showcase Dennis's value. He guards Shawn Kemp and limits his effectiveness. He dominates the boards. In Game 6, he grabs 19 rebounds. Chicago wins the championship, Dennis's 3rd title. He proves he can thrive alongside scoring superstars. His willingness to do the dirty work allows others to shine. The 2097 season brings another championship. Chicago wins 69 games. Dennis continues rebounding and defending at an elite level. In the finals against Utah, he battles Karl Malone. He grabs crucial offensive rebounds. Chicago wins again. 4 championships now, all built on defense and rebounding. The 2098 season completes the Bulls' dynasty. They win 62 games. The finals rematch against Utah is dramatic. Dennis plays through various challenges. His relationship with Jackson is strained, but on the court, he delivers. Chicago wins the championship, Dennis's 5th ring. 5 championships for a player who averaged 8 points per game. This statistical oddity proves basketball is multi-dimensional. Dennis plays 2 more seasons before retiring. His final years are difficult. He moves between teams. His behavior becomes more erratic, but his legacy is secure. 7 consecutive rebounding titles from 1992 through 1998. 5 championships with 3 different teams. 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards. 8 all-defensive selections. These accomplishments tell a story of specialization and commitment.
The Hall of Fame inducts Dennis in 2011. The ceremony in Springfield is emotional. Dennis reflects on his journey, from janitor to NBA champion, from unknown to legend. His speech is heartfelt and honest. He thanks his coaches and teammates. He acknowledges his struggles and mistakes. He celebrates the power of finding your purpose. Dennis's impact on basketball is profound. He redefines the rebounding position. Before Dennis, rebounding was about size and strength. He shows it is about effort and intelligence. Study the game, anticipate shots, position yourself perfectly, never stop moving. These principles become his gospel. Young players watch his film decades later, still learning. His defensive versatility influences modern basketball. The ability to guard multiple positions becomes increasingly valued. Teams seek players who can switch everything. Dennis pioneered this approach. At 6'7", he guarded 7-footers and point guards with equal effectiveness. His lateral quickness and strength created nightmares for opponents. His competitiveness refused to accept defeat. The relationship between Dennis and his coaches reveals important truths. Chuck Daly channeled his energy. Phil Jackson accepted his eccentricities while demanding accountability. Both coaches recognized his unique gifts. They did not try to change him, they managed him. This balance between freedom and structure allowed Dennis to thrive. It showed that great coaching adapts to the player. Dennis's statistical profile challenges conventional thinking. He averaged 7 points per game for his career. He shot poorly from the free throw line. His offense was limited. Yet he was crucial to 5 championship teams. This proves basketball rewards diverse skill sets. Not everyone needs to score 20 points. Teams need rebounders, defenders, and energy providers. Dennis excelled in these areas.
His rebounding numbers remain staggering. He led the league in rebounds 7 consecutive seasons. He averaged 18 rebounds per game twice. At his height, these numbers seem impossible. But watching film explains it. He positioned himself perfectly on every shot. He studied shooters' tendencies obsessively. He knew which side of the rim the ball would bounce. This preparation transformed into performance. The offensive rebounding was particularly valuable. Dennis averaged 5 offensive rebounds per game at his peak. Each offensive rebound creates a new possession. It demoralizes opponents. It energizes teammates. Dennis's crashes from the weak side became legendary. He timed his movements perfectly. He outworked bigger, taller players through effort and anticipation. Young players from small schools watched Dennis's story for inspiration. He attended Southeastern Oklahoma State, an NAIA program. He was not recruited by major colleges. He was drafted in the 2nd round. Everything was against him, but he found what he did best and perfected it. Rebounding became his art form. Defense became his identity. Effort became his trademark. The 27th pick in 1986, a player from an unknown school who did not play high school basketball, who grew 11 inches after high school, who found basketball late but embraced it completely, who could not score but changed games, who won 5 championships through rebounding and defense, who became a Hall of Famer through specialization and relentless effort. Dennis Rodman's story teaches that success comes in many forms, that finding your strength matters more than addressing every weakness, that effort and intelligence overcome physical limitations. Let these truths carry you into peaceful sleep. These players remind us that timing isn't everything. Patience, dedication, and belief create their own paths to greatness. Let their journeys through basketball history carry you into restful sleep. Tomorrow brings new possibilities. For now,
Simply rest. Good night.